Bitcoin did not break 100,000 after hanging around there for about 5 days. So here's my 60-day trading plan for Bitcoin and the reasons why. Because Bitcoin did not break through 100,000, this represents a new resistance level, and it is a key level. The reason why Bitcoin stalled at 98,000 is because we added $450 billion in market cap, and that is a lot of money. That is a big move. So investors are saying, this is a big move, let's hold back, let's see if it cools off. And because there was no new Trump policies, that's exactly what they're doing. So there are no new buyers at this time, but the buyers are satisfied because it's hanging around 98,000. There are two things that will happen with Bitcoin over the next 60 days. Number one, it will break through 100,000 and go to about 125,000 because of the Thanksgiving buzz and the Christmas buzz. But unless there are no new initiatives from the Trump administration, it will not go past 125,000. So the run from 100K to 125K will only be buzz, and that buzz can quickly get sold off back to 100K. Until Trump initiates another Bitcoin policy, there is no reason for Bitcoin to go past 125K. But do not get me wrong, because Bitcoin will eventually go past 125K with Trump. I'm just saying it's not going to go until any new policies are initiated. And my prediction is that Bitcoin will be between the price of 300K and 500K by the time Trump is done with office. So the fundamentals with Bitcoin are 100% solid, and the fundamentals are growing. Scenario number two, Bitcoin sells off because everybody is saving money for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and the Christmas spending. So in this case, Bitcoin goes from 100K thereabouts back to around 75K, which was its prior high. And remember, the rule on Wall Street is former highs make new lows. So in my opinion, Bitcoin will never go lower than 75,000. And if it does, it will quickly get bought up. And because Bitcoin was hanging around 100,000 for several days and represents a new resistance level, it will be a future support level. That's why 100K is very important. And in my opinion, 100K is a good buy. Anything lower is a better buy. So the trading range for Bitcoin is between 100,000 to 75,000 on the downside, 100,000 to 125,000 to the upside. And suppose it does sell off from 98,000. I don't think it will go lower than 80,000 ever. Why? Because the market cap is now around 2 trillion when Bitcoin is at 100,000. To sell off 2 trillion, you need to have a big whale sell off. It's hard to move the needle at 2 trillion market cap. You have to have a lot of sellers to move that needle. So Bitcoin will not be as volatile as it was at 50,000 or 60,000. And of course, not as volatile as 30,000 or 15,000. So if we do see a Bitcoin sell-off, I'm predicting it's only going to be about 10-15%. It will not be the big sell-offs like 20 to 25% because of the market cap, the volume. It's hard to move that needle. And as the market cap grows, it'll be harder and harder to move the needle. Another reason why I don't think there will be a severe sell-off in Bitcoin is because nobody wants to pay the Biden taxes. So nobody wants to sell their Bitcoin right now because a lot of people are sitting on doubles and triples. So why would they sell their profits to pay the stupid Biden Democrat taxes? And that's another reason why I'm bullish on Bitcoin, because I'm hoping Trump doesn't have these stupid taxes. So by the time Trump is done with his presidency after 4 years, I expect Bitcoin to be between the price of 300K and 500K. So let's say it settles at 400K. That would give it an $8 trillion market cap. And I think Bitcoin deserves an $8 trillion market cap, because that will still not even be half of gold. And I ultimately think Bitcoin deserves at least half the amount of market cap that gold has. So my bearish prediction is Bitcoin to be at 400K by the time Trump is done, and that will indicate an $8 trillion market cap. So my prediction is if there is a holiday sell-off, it will not put Bitcoin lower than 80K. And if it does, it'll quickly get bought up. So my overall prediction for the next 60 days is that Bitcoin will trade between 75K and 125K. And it will not surpass 125K until Trump initiates a new policy.